Hey guys, it's Samantha Del Rey here, and today I'm doing another story time. But, warning, it is a sad one, okay? It's very sad. So I'm going to talk about the day that my dad passed away. I have no idea why I just said that like that, but let's just get into the video. Yes, and warning, obviously, it will be sad. So if you are very faint-hearted and you get sad easily and you cry easily, you need to just X out of this video and don't watch it. So it was December 8th my dad passed away, and I'll just start from the beginning because I don't even know where to start anymore. But so I was in my room laying down, and my sister kept going in and out of my room, and I was getting annoyed because I had school the next day, or school that day. It was 12 o'clock in the morning, and I had school that day, and I wanted to just go to sleep because I was really tired, and I wanted to make sure I had energy for the day. And I look crazy, sorry, but I was getting really annoyed, so I jumped out of my bed and I was let me just go see what's going on because she's getting annoying. So I went out of my room, she went upstairs, and I heard Josh, Dad is not breathing, and I was I'm hearing things. So I just forgot about what my sister said. My other sister, I have 2 brothers and 5 sisters. Yeah, that's a lot. But one of my other sisters said downstairs, my other brothers, Dad's not breathing, and I was I probably heard things come on, I didn't just hear that. So I went up the stairs. There's a hallway, and then when you turn, there's the stairs right there. So the hallway, go straight, turn right, and there's the stairs, and then the door, and the landing. So I went up the stairs, really slow, and I was really tired. And then I have bags. But I went upstairs, and then I saw my sister outside, crying, and the door was wide open. I'm why is the door open? What's going on? And she was just I don't really remember what she said. It was December 8th, 2015. It was a long time ago. And today is March 1st, 2016. But she said, something's wrong with him. And I was what's going on? So I ran up the stairs. And then, when you go up the stairs, it's you turn left, and there's a hallway, a really long hallway. And it was all the lights were off. My little sister's door was closed. And I went through the hallway. It was really dark. No lights were on. The only light was on was my mom's room door. It was open, and the light was on. So I was just that's weird that all lights are off and only my mom's door's open. So I ran down the hallway, and I looked down inside my mom's room. And I don't know how my brothers got up there. My brothers were already up there, in my mom's room. So I was that's weird how they got up here so fast. Probably because I'm just tired. So I looked down, and I saw my dad on the ground. My mom was giving him CPR, and he looked so lifeless, just gone already. He looked horrible, and seeing something like that, it does not just go away from your head. It made me. It gave I'll explain that later actually, but it just doesn't go away from your head when you see someone lying on the ground dead. It just doesn't go away, especially if it's someone you love that has loved you all of your life. You've loved him all of your life. So I looked down, and I saw him there, and I put my hands over my mouth. I was just that, and I fell to the ground. I started breaking down, crying. My sister, that was outside on the phone, she put me in my sister's room. And my sisters were both on their beds, bunk beds, and they were both crying. And I went on my sister's bed, the top bunk. I started just giving her a hug and telling her it's okay, and trying to comfort her. And then they closed the door, and then I didn't know what was going on after that, but we all had to get out the room. My sister was still on the bed, but I got out the room, and I opened the door, and the paramedics came, and there was this huge guy on my dad, pushing his chest in, and it was not reviving him, so they had to put him on the stretcher and carry him down the stairs and everything and out of the house. So after that, everyone was out of the house. My older sister that was on the phone was there, and my 2 little sisters and me. and we were just in my sister's room, my two little sisters' room, the bunk beds and everything. We were in that room, and then I was just like, and my mom was saying that my dad was gonna be fine, that he was like in the hospital. They were like, he'll be okay, and I was believing it. Like, I didn't want to go to school knowing that my dad was in the hospital and that like anything could happen. But my mom said, just go to school. You don't have a choice. It was like 4 in the morning. It's been like hours since this is happening, and my mom says that we should go to school. So I go to school, and I'm like a class clown. Like, I'm really funny to them, so I can't like go into be just like really sad because everyone like will know something's up. So like I went to school and I was making jokes and everything, trying to be funny, trying not to like break down crying. And then it's like first period Spanish. I go in school. I think I got driven. But I go in school and I'm just like, my dad's in the hospital. Oh, I just want to see him and tell him like that I love him, that he's gonna be okay. And then I get called down to the guidance office, and I'm sitting in the room and they were talking about how like, what would I do if my dad passed away? How would I feel? How would it affect me? And I'm just like, why are they asking me these questions? And then I get called into like the principal's office, and my mom is sitting there, my sister's sitting there, the one that was on the phone.
Oh, you scared me.
Close the door, I'm making a video. Close the door. So, where is I? The one that was on the phone is there, and she's sitting there, and I'm so confused. I'm just like, what's going on? And then my sister says, Dad passed away. And then my mom just saying like, no, like, just like hearing that, it just hurt so bad. And like, I just remember saying like, no, like that's not true. And like, just like putting my head down and just start like crying so much. Because I did not want it to be true. Like my dad was like my everything. I just didn't believe that he was actually gone. But he was. So, my sister, we started to drive home, and I had my cool, and I was like, it's gonna be okay. I just have to calm down. But every single second, I was breaking down and just crying so much. And I just knew I could not live without my dad being in my life. My little sister did not hit them yet, that because he was in my life for 13 years. That's since I was a baby, actually. It's like 14 years, and I like losing someone like that, like someone who taught you everything you know, taught you right from wrong. Losing someone like that it's devastating. Like, it's horrible. My sisters and my brothers were at the hospital with my dad, and they saw him like laying there, and the pictures of him and everything. Like, we all thought he was gonna be okay. Then he wasn't. So it was like some days later on Sunday, so 8th. I think it was on the 11th, December 11th, when there was the funeral on Sunday. And I'd not go to school because I kept breaking down. And one day I did go to school, and I was in gym, and I was like taking a long time to get ready. And like I was about to go out there, and I kept like walking and going back and like hesitating to go out there, and everyone see me and like make fun of me or something. I was scared I was gonna be made fun of. So I just sat there, and I started thinking like that, just so fast, like thinking about my dad, thinking about him being gone out of my life, and like I'm never gonna see him again. I just started breaking down, crying. And one of my friends came in the gym place, and she was like, "You're not gonna come out? Like, what's wrong?" She saw me crying. She was like, "Want me to go get the gym teacher?" And she did, and I went to guidance, and we talked. And I don't know. I just went through the whole day, and it was over. But I would just go in my room and just start breaking down. And one day it was really bad. I stayed after school with my friend. And I was on the bus by myself, just I was like laying down. thinking about my dad, and I was like, I'm not gonna cry on the bus. And I did not cry on the bus. I didn't. I wasn't gonna let anyone see me crying. And I started running home, like running really fast home. I had to go up a hill and everything. I was so tired, and I didn't care how tired I was. And I ran home, and I was and I just ran down the stairs, put my book bag. I dropped my book bag, ran down the stairs, and just started crying on my sister. And she was just giving me a hug, saying it was okay. And I just thought I could not live without my dad in my life. So I just started to get anxiety and just being suicidal and cutting. Because I did not want to live without him. But I will get into that in another video. I don't want to talk about that right now. It's about my dad. So he was cremated on December 15th. And we got his remains like the 26th. It was a long time later. And I have his remains here now. So he's like with us. Because he passed away at home. That's all that matters. He passed away with his family. And he spent his last days making us all laugh and happy. And he was doing everything we need to do. And I miss him a lot. Nothing is the same with him, like, gone. Everything is still different. I'm different. I'm not as funny anymore. I'm more dull. But I'm trying to get happier, so. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm gonna close out by saying, I love you, Dad, and I will see you in heaven. And bye.